Howdy, y'all. Greetings from South Carolina. Quick question. Have y'all ever had somebody mistake you for somebody? I guess what I'm getting at is I get stopped all the time. People always ask me, like, "Oh, you look like somebody I know or somebody I've seen." And most likely, all the time, they always tell me I look like Drew Carey. But my favorite ones are when I'm talking to somebody and they just are staring at me and they got this stare on their face and they don't really say a whole lot. And I usually have to stop them and go like, "Yeah, I look like Drew Carey, right?" And they're like, "Yes, that's who you look like, man. I didn't know if I should say anything or whatever." And like, yeah, that's me. And man, if I had $1 for every time I've ever heard a Drew Carey joke, I would be a rich man right now. And I definitely wouldn't need to be taking a college class. But I digress. So a little bit about myself. I am, educational background. I am your average, everyday high school graduate. I've got one college class under my belt. And after it was done, I didn't think it was very much fun. And I decided to focus my time and energy into being a sailor and serving my country. And hindsight's always 20/20, and looking back on it now, I wish I would have applied myself a little bit better and gotten that college degree, because I wouldn't be doing it now at the age of 40. So my career, I spent 20 years serving honorably in the United States Navy. In the small town I grew up in, there's nothing to do but go to community college or work at McDonald's or join the service. So I decided to follow my father's footsteps and join the service. While I was in, my career path was being an electrician, aviation electronics technician, and I've worked on, we call them heavy aircraft, Boeing 707s. And that experience has served me well, and it translated into a nice job with Boeing after I retired from the military in 2016. Some of my hobbies include woodworking and being a husband and the best father I can be to my children, and really that's kind of all I got time for. My experience with public speaking before this class, it's probably evident that it's zero, but I can assure you the Navy made sure that every level of uncomfortableness was touched upon while I served. So a lot of my duties entailed, when I wasn't fixing airplanes, training and giving presentations to the junior personnel and making sure that they were up on their quals. And then later on, as I moved higher up in the military, it was geared more towards training on a command level, giving presentations to auditoriums of people, and I never really felt I was very good at it, but I did it anyway. And then we used all different types of formats, PowerPoint, person-to-person, room full of people. I haven't made a video before. This is my first one, so bear with me. Preparation. Yeah, preparation is key. I had to write down my notes and go over what I wanted to say. There's usually a lot of rough drafts involved, but when it got down to it, I gave my speech or my presentation, and it wasn't always pretty, as you can tell, but that's just the way it is. And my level of anxiety when it comes to public speaking, it's right up there with one of my top 5 fears. Public speaking, hate it, and that's why I'm in this class. I hope to be better at the end of it. I hope that I will be able to give a awesome speech, flawless, and in turn, I hope that makes me a better employee for my company, and they'll count on me to talk to important people and participate in important meetings. So with that being said, I thank you for your time, and I look forward to being in this class. Thank you.